Have you ever kissed a man and felt his entire body respond before his mind could catch up? Like something ancient inside him had been switched on. His breath deepens, his posture changes, his attention locks onto you in a way that feels instinctive, almost involuntary. That moment is not chemistry by chance. It is not luck, and it is definitely not because you were trying hard. It is because you touched a biological trigger that most women don't even know exists. I'm Dr. Elina, and today I'm going to tell you a truth that quietly controls male desire, yet is rarely spoken about. Men do not experience attraction the way women do. Their bodies respond first. Their logic comes second. And certain kisses don't stop at the lips. They send signals directly through the nervous system, activating desire down there long before conscious thought ever gets involved. That reaction, it's automatic. It's wired. And once you understand it, you'll never see kissing the same way again. This is why the title and thumbnail are bold, because they're pointing to something real. There are 3 specific kissing spots that men crave, not because they're obvious, but because they make him feel chosen, grounded, and deeply desired all at once. These kisses bypass effort and go straight to instinct. And when a man feels that kind of signal, his body responds without permission. If you've ever wondered why one kiss made a man pull you closer while another made him emotionally distant, there's a reason. If you've ever felt frustrated watching women who do less create more desire, there's an explanation. Attraction isn't about intensity, it's about precision. And here's what makes this powerful. You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to perform. You don't have to become bold or aggressive. When you understand where and why a kiss lands, desire rises naturally. Stay with me, because the first spot I'm about to explain doesn't just increase attraction, it flips the switch that tells his body, this woman is different. When it comes to kissing, most women have been taught to think in terms of technique. How to kiss, how long, how intense. But attraction psychology tells us something very different. For men, kissing is not primarily about the lips. It's about what the kiss signals to his nervous system. Before his body reacts, his brain is asking one essential question. What does this touch mean? Is it rushed or intentional? Is it demanding or inviting? Is it trying to get something or simply expressing desire? These signals are processed in milliseconds, and they determine whether attraction deepens or quietly shuts down. From a biological perspective, men experience desire in a body-first sequence. Dopamine, the anticipation hormone, activates before physical arousal fully emerges. This is why strategic kissing is so powerful. When a kiss creates anticipation instead of pressure, it primes his system. His muscles relax, his breathing slows and deepens, blood flow shifts. The body begins responding before he consciously understands why. This is also why overly aggressive or rushed kissing often backfires. It skips anticipation and jumps straight to stimulation, which the male nervous system often interprets as demand rather than desire. Emotionally, men crave a feeling that is rarely named, being chosen without being chased. Strategic kissing communicates that message without words. It tells his subconscious, you are wanted, not because you did something, not because you asked, but because I desire you. That message is deeply regulating to the male nervous system. When a man feels emotionally safe and desired at the same time, attraction intensifies naturally. There is no resistance, no confusion, no emotional pulling away. This is why some kisses feel electric, while others feel empty even when the chemistry seems right. The difference isn't the moment, it's the signal. A kiss that carries presence, slowness, and intention activates dopamine first. That anticipation then travels downward through the body, often resulting in physical response down there without anything explicit happening at all. This is not manipulation, it's alignment with how the male body is wired to respond to touch and meaning. And here's the most important part. This has nothing to do with being seductive or performative. In fact, the more a woman tries to do it right, the less effective the kiss becomes. Strategic kissing works best when it's grounded, calm, and emotionally attuned. When you understand this principle, you stop guessing, and attraction stops feeling accidental. And once you truly understand this signaling process, the first kissing spot I'm about to share will suddenly make perfect sense because it speaks directly to this exact need in a man's nervous system. The first kissing spot men crave is powerful, not because it is sexual, but because it speaks directly to a man's sense of identity and masculine confidence. This area is closely tied to how a man experiences respect, admiration, and emotional validation. When a woman kisses him here with intention, his body doesn't interpret it as pressure or performance. It interprets it as being chosen, and that distinction changes everything. Instead of feeling like he has to respond, pursue, or impress, his nervous system relaxes, allowing desire to rise naturally. From a psychological standpoint, this spot activates a deep emotional layer that many men rarely access through words. Men are often taught to prove themselves through action, not emotion. A kiss placed here communicates admiration without requiring him to do anything at all. It sends a quiet message to his subconscious. You are enough. I see you. I want you. That message stabilizes his internal state and creates a grounded sense of attraction that feels calm yet powerful. Biologically, this area contains receptors that are closely linked to the vagus nerve, which plays a key role in emotional regulation and bodily response. When kissed slowly and deliberately, it signals safety before stimulation. Safety may not sound exciting, but in attraction psychology, safety is what allows arousal to deepen rather than shut down. When a man feels emotionally safe, dopamine and oxytocin begin working together, anticipation and bonding rising in parallel. This combination is what makes desire feel intense, yet controlled, rather than scattered or overwhelming. This is also why women who use this kiss often notice a subtle but immediate change in a man's body language. His posture becomes more grounded, his breathing changes, his attention sharpens. He may not even realize what's happening, but his body recognizes the signal. The kiss tells him he is desired without being chased, admired without being tested. That emotional clarity is rare and incredibly magnetic. Most women overlook this spot because it doesn't seem dramatic. It doesn't look like something that would create strong physical reaction. But attraction isn't built through obvious moves, it's built through emotional precision. This kiss works because it aligns with how men experience desire internally, not how movies portray it externally. And when that alignment happens, the response often travels downward through the body, creating physical readiness down there without anything explicit being required. And now that you understand why this first spot works so deeply, the second one I'm about to share is even surprising because it bypasses emotion entirely and speaks directly to the nervous system itself. The second kissing spot works on an entirely different level because it bypasses conscious emotion and speaks directly to the male nervous system. This is where attraction becomes physical before it becomes mental. Men are highly responsive to sensory input that feels unexpected yet intentional, and this area is wired with nerve endings that send rapid signals through the spinal cord and into the brain. When kissed slowly and deliberately, it creates a neurological shortcut, meaning the body reacts before he has time to analyze or resist what he's feeling. From an attraction psychology perspective, this is why subtlety here is far more powerful than intensity. The male nervous system is highly attuned to contrast. When stimulation is gentle rather than aggressive, it heightens awareness. His body leans in, his senses sharpen, blood flow shifts. The reaction often registers physically down there, even though the kiss itself feels innocent. This isn't about teasing or manipulation. It's about how sensory anticipation amplifies desire when the brain is allowed to stay relaxed. What makes the spot so effective is that it removes pressure entirely. There is no emotional demand attached to it, no expectation, no test. And because of that, the body feels free to respond naturally. Many men don't even consciously register why they feel more aroused. They just know that something has changed. Their breathing deepens, their movements slow, their focus narrows onto the woman in front of them. This is the nervous system shifting from neutral into desire mode. This is also why women who use this kiss often notice a delayed but powerful reaction. It doesn't explode immediately, it builds. Dopamine rises steadily, creating anticipation rather than release. And anticipation is what keeps desire alive. When the nervous system is stimulated without being overwhelmed, arousal becomes deeper, more grounded, and more difficult to ignore. The body begins preparing instinctively, long before any conscious decision is made. Many women mistakenly believe that creating desire requires being obvious or bold. In reality, this spot proves the opposite. The more understated the kiss, the stronger the internal response. This is because the male body craves signals that feel personal rather than performative. A kiss placed here feels intentional, private, and attuned. Qualities that the nervous system interprets as deeply arousing. And here's what's important to understand. This response doesn't mean loss of control. It means engagement. His body is saying, I'm present, I'm activated, I'm open. That openness is what allows attraction to deepen rather than peak too quickly. And now that you understand how this spot activates pure physical response, the third kissing spot becomes even more powerful because it blends this nervous system activation with emotional bonding, creating the kind of desire men don't forget. The third kissing spot is where attraction stops being momentary and starts becoming emotionally anchored. This is the point where desire is no longer just a physical response, but something that feels meaningful, grounding, and memorable to a man. Psychologically, this spot works because it activates both arousal and bonding at the same time, a combination men crave far more than they consciously realize. When kissed here, with presence and intention, a man doesn't just feel turned on, he feels connected. From a biological perspective, this area stimulates the release of oxytocin alongside dopamine. Dopamine creates desire and anticipation, but oxytocin creates trust, comfort, and emotional safety. When these two chemicals are activated together, the body interprets the experience as something worth holding on to. This is why kisses placed here often leave a lasting impression. They don't just excite him in the moment, they linger in his memory, shaping how he feels about the woman long after the kiss ends. Emotionally, this spot speaks to a part of men that is rarely addressed directly. Many men experience desire and vulnerability simultaneously, even if they don't have language for it. A kiss here tells his nervous system, you don't have to choose between wanting and feeling safe. That message is incredibly powerful. It allows his defenses to soften without making him feel exposed. Instead of pulling away after arousal, he leans in emotionally, which is where true attraction deepens. This is why women often notice a shift in a man's behavior after kissing him in this way. He becomes more attentive, more emotionally present, less distracted. The kiss doesn't create urgency, it creates attachment. Not dependency, but a quiet sense of closeness that feels natural and earned. His body recognizes the experience as regulating rather than overwhelming, which makes him want to return to it. What makes this spot especially important is that it balances intensity with gentleness. Many attraction dynamics fail because they lean too far in one direction, either too safe and predictable or too stimulating and unstable. This kiss creates both. It allows desire to exist without anxiety and intimacy without pressure. That balance is rare and deeply attractive to men. And here's the key insight. This kiss cannot be rushed. Its power comes from slowness, presence, and emotional attunement. When done with awareness, it doesn't just awaken desire down there, it signals to his entire system that this connection feels different from the rest. But even with all three of these powerful kissing spots, there is one common mistake that can undo everything in seconds. And it's the reason many women unknowingly lose attraction right when things start to feel promising. Even when a woman understands attraction psychology and uses the right kissing moments, there is one common mistake that can quietly undo everything: trying to control the outcome instead of staying present in the connection. This mistake doesn't come from manipulation or bad intent. It comes from anxiety, from wanting reassurance, from wanting the kiss to lead somewhere. And the moment that internal pressure enters the interaction, a man's nervous system feels it immediately. From a psychological standpoint, men are extremely sensitive to shifts in emotional energy. When a kiss carries expectation, even unspoken expectation, it stops feeling like desire and starts feeling like a request. His body may still respond briefly, but internally, his system begins to guard itself. Attraction thrives in openness, not pressure. The mistake happens when a woman kisses with the hope of provoking a reaction instead of simply expressing connection. The difference is subtle, but the male nervous system reads it clearly. Biologically, pressure activates the stress response. Cortisol rises, and dopamine, the anticipation hormone, drops. This is why a man may suddenly pull back, lose momentum, or emotionally disengage even after a powerful moment. It's not that attraction disappeared, it's that his body switched from receiving to protecting. Desire cannot deepen in that state. This is especially important to understand because many women misinterpret this shift as rejection, when in reality, it's a response to emotional overload. Another version of this mistake is overperforming, trying to be better, sexier, or more impressive than feels natural. Men don't connect deeply with performance, they connect with presence. When a kiss feels rehearsed or intentional in a strategic way, it loses its emotional authenticity. Attraction psychology shows that men crave signals that feel personal, grounded, and real. The moment the kiss becomes about doing it right, it stops being felt as connection. What keeps attraction alive is emotional steadiness, a calm nervous system, a kiss that exists for its own sake, not as a tool to move things forward. When a woman allows the moment to unfold without trying to steer it, the man's body remains open. Desire continues to build rather than peak and drop. This is where attraction becomes sustainable instead of fleeting. The most powerful takeaway is this: you don't need to manage attraction. When you understand how the male nervous system works, your role shifts from effort to awareness. Presence becomes the seduction, stillness becomes the invitation, and that is what allows desire to deepen naturally, emotionally, and physically. When this mistake is avoided, the 3 kissing spots don't just create reaction down there, they create safety, curiosity, and longing, the kind that makes a man stay engaged long after the moment has passed. If there's one thing I want you to take with you from this video, it's this: attraction is not about trying harder or becoming someone you're not. It's about understanding how connection actually works inside the body and the heart. When you kiss with awareness, presence, and emotional clarity, you don't just spark desire, you create an experience that feels safe, grounding, and unforgettable to a man. And that kind of attraction doesn't fade quickly. It lingers. If any part of this video made you pause, reflect, or suddenly recognize a moment from your own life, you're not alone. So many women have felt confused, wondering why some connections felt powerful while others quietly faded. Understanding these patterns isn't about control, it's about confidence. And confidence grows when you stop guessing and start trusting yourself. I'd love to hear from you. Which part of this conversation resonated the most? Have you ever noticed how a simple kiss changed the entire dynamic with a man? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Your voice matters here, and your story may help another woman feel seen and understood. If this video offered you clarity or reassurance, please take a moment to like it. It truly helps this channel reach women who need this guidance. Subscribe if you want more calm, psychology-based insights into relationships, attraction, and emotional connection. And if you know a woman who's been questioning herself or craving deeper understanding, share this video with her. I'm Dr. Elina. Thank you for spending this time with me.